Oh, good. Finally got the freaking sound on. Oh my god. Now I can try to see what I'm gonna say in this video. I don't even fully prepare for this. Why do I keep getting that color every time? I don't know. I'm gonna reset this game. Yeah. God damn it. Bro, it's just, yeah, thank you. Ah, Jesus, jeez. I had to cut the air on as well, because it's getting hot in this mother level. I just can't, bro. So, they always take me together. It's so freaking weird. I'm gonna do this and try to concentrate on the game at the same time. It'll help me anyway. Shoot. Oh, that was smooth. Alright. Oh, screw you. Alright. I'm gonna have to focus here. Better yet, it's pause the damn game. Oh, I don't think so. Yep. You get it too, buddy. Yep. Alright. Hey everybody. I'm sorry, I just got to look at this menu the whole time because I can't focus. It's like it's just I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Oh shit, drop my phone. So it's like I said, I wasn't fully prepared for this. So I gotta try to get the I gotta talk about a lot of a few personal things, and talk about what I've been doing, or just some things I've been dealing with, and talk about fandom stuff. I know people are gonna be interested in the fandom stuff, or probably interested in what I'm gonna say about individuals, because there's that too. So the personal stuff, because some people were confused with the message I sent tonight. Wait, yep, it's 10:37 tonight. So yeah, and I sent a message talking about a project as well. It's just something I'm doing on YouTube. The video, that wrestling game or whatever is. It's not nothing big. It's just something to do. Just something to get out the way. Just in the meantime, if I'm not drawing or nothing. And then depending on whenever I'm done, I'll continue to try to see what I'll do. But I'm just asking around, see what friends say, get their opinion. I didn't get a chance to read every last matches, but I will after this video. But I'm just making this video to clear things up, to answer some questions. So, the personal stuff, pretty much just life, family be needing me most of the time. I'm trying to figure out a way to talk about a certain topic without it being too much information. So I have to put in 2022 and 2023 in the middle of this as well, just to talk about just two things. But this is personal. It's gonna get a little sad, so bear with me, and I'll be fine. I ain't gonna be sad and sentimental. But yeah, 2022 lost a family member. That was like second family. Then 2023, I lost my brother because fuck diabetes. I have to say it that way because what the fuck. I'm not gonna get into all the medical stuff that happened with him. because it's, I don't know, everybody's kind of like, feeling that it's kind of suspect and all that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that whole thing. So this year, lost my great uncle, and it's not no medical thing per se. It's just that he was more sick than he thought he was. So it's that. So I got all the sentimental stuff out the way. That's one thing. See, stuff like that, that really takes your time away. And then my folks be needing me to do things around the house, or running errands. My old man been having me help his girlfriend, fiance, whatever. I kind of get irritated with that. Cleaning, helping, holding the ladder so he could clean out the gutters or whatever. The other time I went over there, this is before the power went out. I'm gonna get to that too, because that took my time away as well. Went over there. Oh yeah, that's when that was before the power went out, when they got her shit. Okay. And I had to help her again. This is last month or whatever, when she was selling cakes. She was at an event, and people selling things like shirts, art, whatnot. And it was cool. It was okay. It was decent. I got paid. My grandmother even helped make sure that happened. Old man was kind of frustrated. I don't know why, but because you didn't have to do the job, even though you forced me into the situation in the first place. But whatever. And then so far it's been me just chilling and still helping my folks, help my grandmother. Recently had to help get the carpet out the living room. That was kind of stressful because of a relative we had over, and they were just toxic and vulgar. It was toxic. Not for me though. I didn't get any heat, thank God, because I would have said something I didn't want to say. But now they're gone. And the carpet is gone, and all that's taken care of. Thank goodness. Let's see. So we got the personal stuff out the way. We got the sentimental stuff out the way. I want to do those first. Now, I guess I could get to the fun stuff. Hopefully this sounds good. I've been doing a lot of gaming clips, mostly posting them to my YouTube channel. Playing multiple games, some games that's on my wish list. And for my birthday, I got this Marvel vs. Capcom collection, which was a good gift for myself. I bought it myself. And then Paracel Stars, a game that I beat on TurboGrafx. It was the first game I ever beat in my life. And I'm playing it on PlayStation. That game is as hard as it was when I was a kid. Just wow. But I love it though. It's addicting. And I can't never get mad because I already know what that game is like. The game it's fun. That's why it's that's why you can play it on PS5, PlayStation, Xbox, and all that. I don't got no PS5 because I missed out on a lot of games that I wanted that was also on my wish list. So I missed out on Tekken 8. That fucking hurts. And I missed out on a game that just recently came out this month, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Yeah, I missed out on that. I can't get a part of that. I was able to see that video with with Chi Chi, Bulma, and Video when they was commentating all the characters. I thought that was pretty entertaining. I liked it. Still doing the wrestling stuff. I haven't done that project I used to do since 2007, the whole Star Chaos tournament thing. Haven't done that. It's like when I deal with the personal stuff, I put that on hiatus, and I put the art stuff on hiatus at the same time. Oh, speaking of drawing, I don't do it as often as I used to, mostly because a lot of stuff that's been going on, and maybe my confidence is shot a little bit. And but I still sketch every now and then, just not as often as I used to. It's still fun though. I mean, if I ever came back and I ever posted, my stuff would look a lot different. People would be so surprised. Like I was surprised at the stuff I've done, the stuff I've drawn, and I was thinking about something too. These games, dude. I am not good at these games. I'm not good at doing moves. I don't remember none of these characters' moves. All the other games, not good at them. Not good at trying to achieve trophies. None of that. I just play these games for the hell of them. If I beat them, I beat them. If I can't beat them, I can't beat them. But hey, I recently beat. Damn, what was the game I recently beat? Oh yeah, that Mother Russia's Bleeds game. I ain't gonna try with that again. I'm trying to do that survival mode, cause hell no. Nope. The fandom stuff. Oh boy. The fandom. Oh boy. Getting into this. I ain't really been that active in the fandom. I've been gone, man. I ain't been fully active in the fandom since 2015. And over the years, man, even though I ain't paying much attention to it, I've been seeing things. It seems that some people still got a lot to fucking say. I'll tell you that much. Pardon my French, but I'm just saying, people just want to keep on talking and talking and talking. And a certain guy, and everybody know who I'm, and some people know who I'm talking about, want to try to bring up stuff like, oh, the bad history and all of that. And it's like, bro, just shut up. Nobody, just stop. Nobody listen to you no more. Cause at the end of the day, I'm just like, all this stuff I'm dealing with, and people still want to try to talk about I'm a bad person, I'm crazy, I'm delusional. They make it like I'm a dangerous man. I mean, if that was the case, I'd probably be locked up in jail, or I'd be in a psych ward somewhere. All this stuff they're saying, with no clear documentation of how my psyche works, or if I've ever been convicted of anything, since they want to say I'm a dangerous man. But I digress, right? And of course they got the ghost stories, but we know if that door was unlocked, they would hate for that ghost to come out, wouldn't they? So there's that. And if I was to come back, let's just do one thing. We ain't gonna get this dude no him or any of the other losers that has anything negative to say about me. We're not gonna give them no clout. We're not gonna give them attention. We're not gonna mention their name. We're not gonna talk about their characters. And then another thing too, if any of these individuals reach out to you and try to mention anything about me, dude, block them on the spot. Just block them on the spot. All you gotta do is just press the button, open that trap door, and let them fall through the floor. That's all you gotta do. Now, we're gonna talk about this big decision making. I'm not good at decision making. It's all about me coming back. Because everybody's like, hey man, it's up to you, bro. It's totally up to you. I'm just like, oh my god. I feel like I'd be put on the spot with that "it's up to you" part. Oh, jeez. And then to me, it's a tall order because I've been through a lot of stuff in that fandom. And people could talk about me, talking about I was talking shit or whatever, and talk about me and my GF at that time. And another thing too, I gotta mention about her. All that stuff they said, and that one guy who always seems to mention her and makes it like she's on his side. She never told her story. She never told her story. As for her coming back, hey, I don't know. I ain't heard from that girl in a long time. I don't know where she at. But if she came back, I'm sure she probably ain't gonna be the same person she was when she was last seen. And me, if I came back, oh, trust and believe, it's gonna be some rules. It's gonna be some rules. There's gonna be some changes for sure. But the thing that's gonna remain the same, man, I'm always gonna stick with my day ones, my close friends, people that supported me for such a long time. Because what some people don't know, dude, I've been holding it down for a long time, and this was like 2007 all the way to 2015, because 2011 the Queen left. And if anybody in the fandom, in the Sonic fandom, knows who the Queen is, you know what I'm talking about. And she left for a little bit, and she was gone. And I'm still holding it down while she was gone, because it was that whole comparison thing with me and her. They saw me as the male version of the Queen, and then people start calling me the King later on. I don't know where it came from, but hey, that's cool. I'm not wearing that crown. But anyway, I was gone. And then years later, she came back, and everybody's welcoming her with open arms. Even though some of those people kind of like had their pitchforks and torches out for her, and they out of her friends, and some of them are telling her not to fuck with me. But shit, I don't know what to tell y'all. I guess she don't see what y'all talking about, because we the king and queen be having good conversations, but whatever. Anyway, my decision. If I go with yes, the thing I can promise is no. The thing I can't promise is that it'll be long term, because it's not like I'm in my late teens anymore. In my late teens, I had so much time on my hands, and I was able to post so much artwork. I mean, a lot of artwork. People were just surprised, like, damn, bro, you just did this stuff in like a matter of months. You got so much art, so many characters and all that stuff. Like, how did you do it? Cause I was having fun. That's all it be. I be having fun. People be think I be tracing and stuff. I really don't. I just reference a lot of art by by random artists I see online, and just design these characters. All from scratch, by the way. I don't I don't be trying to copy certain characters, because it's a certain character made by the queen, and you see so many clones of her. Jeez, it's either her or a few of them other characters. But anyway, back to the thing I was saying. I can't promise it be long term. Um, I don't know all the other stuff I would do, like posting or communication. Well, if I communicate, trust and believe, it's gonna be people within my circle, not people outside my circle. And if it's people I had an issue with in the past or whatever, and they want to reach out and talk, they can. But they ain't been doing that since I been gone. It's been like what, like it's about to be like almost 9 or 10 years since that shit. 2014, I believe. Because I got a friend that's a witness to that, and she, they try to help me, try to back me up a bit, and they was dogging her out too. So yeah, trust me, I got witnesses to most of this stuff going on, and I got a doc. Some people seen it, they know what's going on. Wink, wink, and yeah. Because if I ever put that out in public, oh boy, that's gonna be a bombshell that they don't want. I tell you. Uh, One thing when it comes to the art stuff, I need to. It's mostly about confidence and trying to stay consistent. That's what my real life friend told me. He was like, bro, you just need to be consistent on the drawing, the posting, all of that. Even my old man said that, which surprised me. Because at first, he was trying to get me to do a whole bunch of stuff without drawing. But now all of a sudden he's saying, like, hey, man, you're doing this drawing stuff, you really want to take it seriously, you need to be on top of that shit. I was like, all right, I got you. It's kind of questionable you said that, but I got you, Pops. Also, to brighten things up a bit, well, maybe a bit more. Okay, so if anybody don't know, I got 2 cats. Well, one of them is gone, unfortunately. She ran away when we had that tornado warning, and I hope she didn't get hurt or anything, but she was gone and never came back. My grandmother doesn't believe that. She thinks something happened. She thinks somebody took her or something. We'll never know. It's still a big mystery, but it's sad. You got a cat, and she has come back home. Another thing too, I didn't want to go outside. We didn't want that. But those cats, they were very persistent, very stubborn. They did not want to stay in the house. 2 cats, Isis and Oakley. Isis was a calico, and she was really tall. She was a pretty looking cat when she was a kitten, but she got real tall. Like, she got a growth spurt. God damn. And then Oakley, my niece's named him, and I was okay with that. My niece is a sweetheart, and she wanted to change the world and stuff like that. Got big ambitions for a young kid, and she's like, "Oh, I just named him, just to name him. I couldn't really think of a good name, so I just named him." I was like, "Okay," and I didn't change him because my niece named him. It was just a sweet thing she did, so I just stuck with him for her. And so Isis was gone, unfortunately. Let me see, it's October, so it's been about a month without Isis. And during the week when the power was out, I was looking for her and stuff like that. Had my sister drop me off around there to see if the power came back on. I was just walking around, just trying to see if she was gone, like where she at, where she would be. I just couldn't find her. It just really sucks. It really sucks. So after the power came back on like after 5 days, and I finally came back home, settled down a bit, cleaned out that refrigerator because oh my god, that refrigerator stank. And I'm trying to get to the part where my grandmother finally came back because they went out of town for a bit, and I didn't care if I was invited to the trip or not. That just gave me time to relax too. But the power went out. That just kind of fucked everything up for me. Anyway, they came back. Isis still was gone. I told my grandmother. She was upset about this, and she was talking about Isis every day. And then eventually she just stopped talking about her. So one day I went in my aunt's room because I was noticing that my other cat, Oakley, she seemed kind of different. Like she had this extra weight, and I was like, "Dang, is she just eat up all that cat food like that? Like, what the fuck?" Comes out that pardon me. Turns out that wasn't the case, and she had them kittens. Oh shit! And so she had 4 of them. One. Oh my god. I ain't gonna get it. Oh my god. I'm stuttering. I'm messing up my words. I'm not even gonna get into what happened to that one. Rest in peace, though. Because Oakley, why did you do that? I still can't forgive Oakley for that. Come on. That was messed up. So, she had 4 kittens. They still here. They still grown. I haven't shown the pictures or anything. I just mostly showed them somebody I just talk to on a personal level, just because I be quiet too. I be trying not to bother people. It just seems because everybody doing okay. It seems like everybody doing okay. Everybody life is going good, and I just don't want to be a bother because I still got to deal with stuff I'm dealing with, trying to get my shit together as well. So there's that. So yeah, I'm a I'm a granddad somewhat because I got these 4 kittens, and we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do about that. Because now it's all this thing about we gotta go, and maybe we could keep 2 kittens or just send them all away and just have no cats at all. So that's a thing we're discussing this week, because eventually it's gonna get to a time we just can't have 5 grown ass cats here. We can't deal with that. So I think I spoke about everything. One more thing. Pardon my French when I get into this, by the way. Like I said, I don't want to get this guy no clout, no attention, or anything of the sort. But I gotta say this. I gotta mention this. So, this was, I think, January or February. No, it was January. Okay. February 2023. So, this is during a timeline where my brother, he was still fighting for his life and whatnot, and things was emotional, witnessing my sisters crying, my father upset, pissed off, my stepmother, she's saddened seeing her son in the condition he was in. So all that's going on, right? And we all just like, everybody just like, just can't, it's just, everybody just messed up from this. So, I'm still trying to do my thing, still chilling, or whatever. And, I was talking to this one guy, he was trying to do some project. It's kind of like what I was doing with the Star Chaos tournament stuff, creating characters on a wrestling game or whatever. He was trying to do the same thing, trying to create characters for whatever project he's doing on YouTube. And I was just, I offered to help him out a bit. So I was like, I'll just help you out, give you, with equality or whatever. They were like, all right, cool, I'm gonna ask around. He asked a lot of people, but he wound up asking some people, some people that aren't big fans of Soda Mysterious. So he asked my biggest op. My biggest op even mentioned me about that project. So, and I can't blame the guy that went to ask, because all he was doing was asking. He didn't ask for the information or about the bad history. He just wanted to know if the dude could have his character created on the game. That's it. It was a simple yes or no. He said, oh no, I had a bad history with Soda Mysterious, I don't think I can do that. Then he went into it again, talking about, yeah, I'm sorry I declined like that, but we had a bad history, and I don't want to get into all of that. It's just the way he said it, and it's like, yeah, he's still bitter about this shit, even though I haven't said nothing about that dude in years. And he mentioned, he been contacting my mutuals, my old friends, all that stuff, telling them about that shit, trying to just get as much attention as he can and as much pity as he can, because that's petty shit. To that you keep doing, that the dude keep doing this shit, and like even when my back is turned, I'm dealing with all this stuff. I am hardly mention this guy. He still want to go out and talk about this shit as if like just trying to go out and just trying to continue to hurt me and try to damage my reputation with all this fucking slander and shit. Then you somewhat mad at the girl too, because I guess you're trying to get her to cater to your advances, and she didn't comply, and you mad about that too. Just like the other guy was, and he was saying the shit he was saying, I believe, and talking about somebody's dead relative. But I ain't gonna get into that because that ain't my story to tell. But yeah, I only told you the tidbits of how those guys are and what they were trying to do. And yeah, of course, like the vultures that they are, when you deal with a separation, these motherfuckers get thirsty as fuck, getting ready to fly in, ready to swing their helicopter dick and want to try to take what don't belong to them. And they both got declined because they wanted to try to cuck me. That's what happens when fools rush in. But I had to put that in there because, of course, I was going to end up talking about those two losers. But I ain't going to let them ruin the party for me. Because if I ever bring the party back, they ain't invited. I already got a list of who's invited and who's not invited. And they the first two that's crossed out or ripped off the paper. And it's a laundry list of people that's blacklisted. But I got a laundry list of people, and all I gotta say is it's gonna be a big party. The people that I contacted, if I send them this link, just know you were part of that party. But if anybody out of ordinary try to shows up, we kicking them out. They not welcome because they gonna bring negative vibes and dark clouds upon it, and we ain't got time for that. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's doing what they can in their life and stuff like that. Because I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with these years. It's like we all getting hit in the heartstrings with all this stuff going on. Storms, war, celebrity deaths, people losing family members. I know what that's like. Also, I also dealt with health issues as well. Had to go to the dentist earlier this year. Got an extraction. Very painful experience. I think I might have to go again. I hope not. But it seems I'm doing okay so far. I don't feel any bad effects in my body or nothing like that. So I'm doing okay. Because those dentists, it's not like they were fully professional. It seemed like they was all students, and they was talking about, oh, you're going to be back in the next 2 weeks. They told me this back in January that I was going to be back. No, they told me that in February I was going to be back in the next 2 weeks at that dentist, telling them I'm in pain and stuff like that. But joke's on them. I wasn't in pain. And it's now October 2024 since she said that. And I ain't never went back over there. I did call, though. But, their appointment time is bad. They wanted me to wait 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks to make an appointment. I'm good, bro. Anyway, I think I said enough. I think this is a lot of information for folks. I think this is too long as well. I hate when it gets like that, but I'm sorry. I'm doing this off the dome, and it's just hitting my mind as time goes on. I hope I did a good job. I'm not really good at the whole public speaking thing, but people wanted to know. They needed some questions answered. They wanted to know what was up, and here you go. The gift that keeps on giving. Anyway, let's see. Yes, no, maybe so. It's up to me. Well, the answer is